Well, good afternoon and welcome to today's episode of Random Thoughts. I'm glad that you're with me today. Hey, today we're going to get a little bit of randomosity. We are looking into communication today. Communicating to people. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because, quite frankly, communication is challenging. At the least, and then trying to communicate on the context for church, for God, for his community and the like, well, that's even more fun. So we're going to talk a little bit about communicating, how we communicate, and more specifically, what are we communicating. So stick around, we'll be right back right after. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Right back. Is communication. Communication, quite simply, is talking. Like, for example, I am communicating to you. Now, I'm using a medium by means of YouTube, and I am using this opportunity to bring God's grace and mercy to you. But there are other forms of communication, other ways by which we communicate to individuals. I wish that I could communicate face-to-face with all of you, but that would be logistically impossible. And at the other side of the coin, too, I'm glad I have this medium called YouTube that I can communicate to you logistically. Does that make any more sense? Anyway, communication, it's always challenging. I mean, communication has changed over just the last 30 years. For example, prior to the internet, prior to emails and the like, well, guess how we had to communicate? Well, literally, we had to, and I'm pulling it out, call people on a phone, and this is how we communicated to people. We also communicated to people in another way, writing letters. We would say, "Dear Fred, how are you doing today? I am doing fine," etc. We would communicate in that way. And if we really wanted to communicate in person, we would travel to said person's location. Now, if it was a neighbor, walk across the street. As a family member, we would drive over to their house. That's when we lived in relative close proximity. If it was, so these are some of the forms of communication back in the day, right? Well, now I'm still using this, but now instead of this way, I'm doing it this way. Text messaging, emails. I even do emails on my phone. It's this personal bugaboo. I'm going to give it this way, but what are those two little things right here? Those are camera lenses. Eesh. I wish in some respects I never put cameras on these things. Because now everybody is a journalist, everybody is a YouTuber, everybody is a fill in the blank, right? And many times you can, anyway, I'm not going on that soapbox. Communication is a wonderful thing we need to do. But the question is, how do we communicate? To whom do we communicate? These are all these wonderful things that we have the opportunity to do. And the technology has changed communication so much that either people will embrace everything brand new, or everybody, like me, don't want to use those cameras. Just don't want to use them. Not for communicating anyway. You use the camera. Oh, wait a minute. Another one. I'm sorry, I'm getting on a rabbit trail here. There it is. Hi, me. Welcome. I see me. Selfies. I can't do them. I'm horrible at it because it's not my cup of tea. I would much rather use my voice to you directly With that notwithstanding, I'm using my voice to communicate to you directly. Now, the key element comes from this. This is the key to everything. What am I communicating? What do I communicate? It seems to me, as an older man looking onto social media that is mainly a younger person's point of view, social media, in my opinion, has become a space for ranting and raving. No, I'm serious. A person records himself or herself going, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like him, I don't like her, I don't like the way we're going, I don't. Notice the tone, notice the pronoun, I. Well, I'll use the technology in any way, shape, or form that I can, the technology that I know about. And I'm going to be a challenging person to learn new, regardless of that. I'm going to use the technology not to talk about me. It's not about me, okay? It's not about me. It's not about my choices. It's not about my opinions. It's not about my hurt feelings or my joyous feelings. It's not about me. Never has been, never will be. It's always going to be about He, Jesus. It's all about God, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, 3 persons yet one God. It's always going to be about God and His work for, get this, me and you 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 and you. It's all about God's interaction in your life. Now, does God take advantage of the technology? I believe He does. I mean, I'm part of a group that talks about communication in electronic forms. It's the way of the future, and older people like myself need to understand that's the way of the future. This is how we communicate now. At the same time, I also want to understand that I'm communicating to you about somebody who is most important for you. Somebody who can take away the desire to rant and to rave, take away the hurts, take away the pains, take away the sorrows, take away the griefs. I know someone who can do that, and His name is Jesus. He is God. He is the Son of God. He is the one who died on the cross and gave up His body and shed His blood for the forgiveness of His sins. Could He have ranted and raved? Would He have? No. He would not have had. What He did do, He did one question. I will free that. I will admit that. He had one question, Father, if it is possible, I don't want to go through this. But it's your will to be done, not mine. It's not about me, it's about you. And so Jesus did it for your benefit, for my benefit, for the benefit of the entire world. And that's what these messages are all about. This is why I communicate. To let you know about God. To let you know about Jesus Christ. To let you know about what He did for you. He not only died on the cross to forgive you of every single sin and give you new life and a new basis, but He gave you a brand new life in the process. He gave you a brand new life. So, this is where we are. This is a wonderful gift that God has given to us. I will communicate not about me, but about He. Let me know what you think. Put a comment down below. And let me know what you think about this idea of using communication to present Him. I mean, there's so much we could talk about. And if you want to, let me know. And we'll talk. And I think that's all I got for today. So I look forward to seeing you this coming Sunday. This coming Sunday, our theme is the intersection of faith and culture. My point is bringing into reality the intersection of my faith, my life in God, with the culture, with what's going on in culture. So that's where we're at right now. This coming Sunday is faith and meaning. That's where we're going Sunday. So I look forward to seeing you then. I see you with the episode of The Word, along with being in service on Sunday at 10:30. I'm looking for you also to be with us in Bible Talks, Sunday morning at 9:15. Looking forward to it. See you guys then. Have a great one. Bye-bye.